the feminine. Even so, she would go on loving him because for the first time in her life, she knew freedom. She could love him, even if he never knew. She did not need his permission to miss him, to think of him every moment of the day, to await him for the evening meal, and to worry about the plots that people could be weaving against the foreigner. This was freedom, to feel what the heart desired with no thought of the opinion of the rest. She had fought with her neighbors and her friends about a stranger's presence in her house. There was no need to fight against herself. The masculine. Elijah stared at the wall of his room for a long time. Finally, he decided to invoke his angel. "My soul is in danger," he said. The angel said nothing. Elijah was in doubt about continuing the conversation, but now it was too late. He would not call him forth for no reason. "When I'm with that woman, I don't feel good." "Just the opposite," answered the angel. "And that disturbs thee because thou canst come to love her." Elijah felt ashamed, for the angel knew his soul. "Love is dangerous," he said. "Very," replied the angel. "And so?" He suddenly disappeared. His angel had none of the doubts that tormented Elijah's soul. Yes, he knew what love was. And another quotation. The angel appeared. It was not the angel of the Lord whom he had seen on the mountain, but the one who watched over him, and to whose voice he was accustomed. The Lord heareth the prayers of those who ask to put aside hatreds, but he is deaf to those who would flee from love. So this is Paulo Coelho, The Fifth Mountain, and it is one of the books that, well, he does not necessarily mention twin flames in this book. However, he has two more books where he specifically mentions twin flames. I'm going to talk about those some other time. This is the last one I read, and I thought I would like to read those excerpts for you because it does sound very much twin flamey. Like it's more like the beginning. The masculine at this point is still fighting his emotions. He will learn to open up later, of course, spoiler alert. And I often hear people ask, is there literature about twin flames? And I think Paulo Coelho, he has some nice literature on that topic. So if you would like to check that out, that would be very interesting and amazing. Also, if you click on the link below, I get a tiny commission. But I wanted to do this because maybe some of you know, if you have seen some of my videos, I actually study literature and film analysis. I don't know how to make them. I analyze them. So it's kind of like studying literature just with film. So I thought that I could use the other passion of mine also for this channel and talk about some books or movies that have some spiritual topic. So yeah, in this book, the love story, it is not the biggest part of the story. We do have a young man, a 23-year-old man, who is getting contacted by angels with a mission. He has to basically stop a war or save his country, and he has to flee because the rulers of his country, they want to kill him because he is a prophet and he is supposed to teach the teachings of the new God and not the old ones anymore. So he has to flee the country, and he comes to live with a lady. And you already maybe heard me or heard her calling him a stranger, which is another thing about twin flames. We were talking about the opposites, that they're different, and there is an age gap as well. I don't know how old she is, but she is widowed. She already has a child who is, I believe, 6 or 7 years old. So we do have the age gap going on. He is coming from another country. He is from another religion because he is a prophet that is getting persecuted. So we do have the usual twin flame topics in this book. I have to say it is not my favorite by Paulo Coelho. It's the last one I've read, so I decided to make this video on this. I'm not saying it's a bad book, not at all, especially if you are interested in twin flames and literature. check it out. Again, it is called The Fifth Mountain. I just think he has books that I personally liked even more, and I may make other videos on that, not just on fictional books, also on other books about metaphysics, about manifesting, but this is the first one. It has different tropes. It has, like many Paulo Coelho books, finding oneself, making decisions. Do I trust the ego or do I trust my higher self? How much do I trust the divine and the information I get from the divine? So it's not just about twin flames. It is more like also about ascension, and you could say a bit about the struggle between the ego and the higher self, and whom do I follow, and am I willing to sacrifice myself for the greater good, which is another trope on this book. So if you are interested in this book, yes, check it out. If you've already read it, let me know in the comments, what do you think about it? Have you read other Paulo Coelho books? Let me know. I do have quite a collection of his books over there as well. And let's start a little discussion on books in the comments if you're interested. Anyway, I'm interested to know if you like these kind of videos as well. Maybe later I will learn about how to do it with movies, how to clip and show little movies. For example, the Matrix movie is highly spiritual, but we will see what the future holds. If you like this and you want to leave a little tip, there is a link to my PayPal list in the description box below. Of course, I am available for personal coaching. Check out my other content. Follow me for more of this. I mean, this was really short because I don't really want to give away the whole story. This is not what this is supposed to be about. I just wanted to show you, yes, there is books about twin flames. I have to also admit, I read it maybe like a couple of months ago, and then I was just waiting there for me to do this video. So I don't have the entire story fresh in my head, but in the other videos when I just read the book, then I will tell you what are these precise topics. I already told you, love is a topic, the inner ego, it's a topic, it's the topic of overcoming, how am I willing to sacrifice myself for the greater good. So that would be topics of this book. And I hope you like the book, and I hope you like my video, and I see you in another video. I see you in a personal coaching if you're interested. Make sure you check out the videos that YouTube is suggesting right now. Click on them, and I wish you all the best. Now, bye-bye.